is bouncing, and I am going to try my best to get it stable. I am on a tripod, but my tripod broke a little bit this weekend, and there. I hope I'm up and running now, and more importantly, I hope you guys are getting some decent internet speed because, hey Jim, good to see you, man. Because what happened is everybody in Pattaya was using their internet during the fireworks, and I did not get to bring you guys the live stream of the fireworks. Hey Dan, because everybody was using all the bandwidth. So good thing you guys can hear me today. Hey Bob, good picture and sound. Good. I'm glad to hear that. So that's what happened. Hey, me busy. That's what happened. That's why we didn't get any live show fireworks. I did record them on my cell phone. It's not that great, but I'll try to put them out for you guys later this week. Chris, what's up, buddy? Alonzo, how are you, my man? Thank you for tuning in, as always. Let me try one more time to get this little tripod doohickey to even out a little bit. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. I need your guys' help, and I don't need monetary help. Hey, Stephen, how are you, man? Charlie, saying hello from New York City. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Hey, Chuck. Sorry, guys. I got something in my teeth. I need an expat that is here in Thailand on a retirement visa, and I need an expat that is here in Thailand on an educational visa that is willing to appear on video with me. I need to interview you guys about the process. That's something I definitely need. So if you see this video and you're interested, please hit me up on Facebook Messenger. That is content people are asking for, and I really would be gracious, just so appreciative. Jamie says, Sweaty Grip from Rawa Beach. I haven't heard of it. Rawi? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But it sounds like it's a cool beach here in Thailand, which most of them are. So anyway, guys, just want to say, yeah, Jim, it would be helpful. I'm currently searching, like really searching for expats that would come along and do that. Oh, you're in Phuket. Okay, Jamie, gotcha. I understand. You're on the other side of the bay from me, or not the bay, the Gulf of Thailand, which is totally cool, completely understandable. If my friend Steve Montelli happens to see this, I just want to say hey, and I saw your comments on New Year's Eve, and I apologize that if you didn't hear me respond to you. George says, Jeremy, your last video was about visa was so wrong. I doubt it, but whatever. David says, hello all. Hey David, I don't know what you mean by wrong, George, and I'm not going to debate you about it on here. I've said 1,000,000 times. Go to thaivisa.com if you have any questions about it, and I am 100% certain that I didn't give you wrong information, certainly not intentional. So if you have any questions about the content that I made, go to thaivisa.com or call an immigration office over here in Thailand. If you're going to tell me I'm wrong about content that I put out, at least have the decency to explain to me what I was wrong about. Now, moving on. Pattaya, the fireworks show and everything, like I said, I really apologize, guys. I was so looking forward to giving you that information, or to giving you that show live. I really was. Hey, Juan, Happy New Year's to you, buddy. Thanks, man. Me busy. Yeah, I'm coming on the educational visa. Can get it here or there. It takes about 90 days to get. That's the plan anyway. Sounds about right. I've heard some things about the educational visa. You can get it, you still have to go out of the country to get it if you're already here in Thailand, but you can get a 6-month or a year educational visa in most places, is my understanding, depending on how long your educational visa is. Then your education cost will be usually between 20 and 35,000 baht. It just depends, which is 35,000 baht is around a little over $1,000. Okay, George says, This is where he's telling me I'm wrong about the details of who are exempt. It is not just Western countries, India and China. No, George, they do not arrive on visa exemption. See, this is where I'm not wrong, okay? You're wrong. Listen to me very carefully. This is what I said in the video, and this is what I'm going to say again. India, I don't know about China, but India, for sure, they come on what's called a visa on arrival. They get an actual visa when they get here. Americans and other Western countries get a visa exemption stamp. You get a stamp in your passport, not an actual visa, okay? That's the difference. I'm not wrong. If you don't believe me, call immigration or go to thaivisa.com. Now, anybody out there that's watching right now, and I appreciate all 51 of you that are here, I'm always open to constructive criticism about anything I say and have no problem with being wrong, but in this case, I'm not wrong. Mark, good morning to you, sir. Thank you for dropping by. Much appreciated. Did you guys enjoy the live streams from Pattaya this weekend? Because it seems as though you did. The comments were good, the viewership was good, and I just wanted to tell you guys how much I appreciate everybody stopping by. I thank you very, very much, and these live streams seem to be working out pretty well these days, so thank you guys. If you enjoy this content and you like this live stream, hit that like button for me. I sure would appreciate it. Just helps with YouTube's algorithm. Doesn't cost anything. Hey Mark, I'm a new subscriber. I'll be coming to Thailand in February. Would love to hear some ideas from you. Oops, hang on where to go, maybe offline chat. Yeah, no problem, Mark. Look me up on Facebook Messenger, and don't use the one on my fan page. Use the messenger, my actual Facebook Messenger. The one that has the picture of me with a camera and microphone right under my face, and I've got on like a green shirt. Use that messenger, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about that offline, no problem. Keep in mind now, I haven't been a whole lot of places in Thailand. I've been through a lot of places in Thailand, but I haven't been able to spend tons and tons of time at some of these places in Thailand. While I have 50 people in here, let me say this too. I want to thank everyone tremendously for their contributions in terms of watching the content on this channel, in terms of giving me advice. The constructive criticism that goes on is always taken well. Just like George. George, I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at all. I'm not upset in any way, form, or fashion. So please don't think that. I'm just saying there's a difference between what Westerners get and what Indians get. I'm 100% certain of that. So you guys that contribute to the channel in any way, form, or fashion, whether it be through super chats and your monetary donations, I genuinely appreciate all that. Everything, as you know, goes directly into the channel. The merchandise, the DoMoreLife merchandise that is in the website below, I'm going to leave that 10% discount on everything open until at least the 15th of January. So if you're interested in any DoMoreLife merchandise, you can get it there for 10% off. Now, let me catch comments. Steve says, retirement visas, use a good agent, more convenient and far less stressful. I've heard that using agencies for various types of visas are much less stressful, much less of a headache. So I would tend to agree with you, Steve. However, I still want to get an expat on video that I can interview regarding their exact process and how they did it. I think that would be cool. Yeah, Mark, I'll be happy to do it. Alpha, how you doing? Happy New Year. Weather's a bit cooler in Pattaya. Yeah, it was cool here this morning, so pretty excited about that. David says, education visa in Phuket, 4 hours a week, in class, 3 months for 13,800 baht. Wow. So you can get a 3-month education visa too. See, I didn't know that. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. 23,000 for 6 months. That sounds about right. Heading there in March. They process in country and send us to Penang. That's awesome, bro. That's good information, David. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, where are you currently in Thailand? I'm south of Pattaya, Mark. I don't, just so you know, I'm not trying to avoid your answer, but I don't give away my exact location on YouTube ever unless I'm somewhere where I don't live. And that's just for security purposes and less harassment that I have to deal with and that kind of thing. So I'm not trying to avoid your question. Please don't take it the wrong way. Dan's asking Steve a question. Me Busy says, yeah, the guys seem to love your videos showing them how to get all the swanky clubs they plan on visiting. I hear. Hey, man, if they want to watch, that's fine. Elite, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Chuck just gave a thumbs up. I assume that's a good thing. Elite says, do I need a visa to visit there for a month? You're an American. No, you can come in on a visa exemption. You do not need a visa. Hey, Richard. No problem, man. I know you're at the airport, and thank you for being here. I much appreciate it. Scuba Tom, I am thinking about using a lawyer for my first retirement visa. That's not a bad idea either. Go to Integrity Legal in Bangkok. The managing director is a U.S. attorney, but he has Thai lawyers working for them. And he is the managing director of the law firm Integrity Legal. Great guy, great guy. I strongly recommend using them. Fabe, how you doing, man? Happy New Year, getting closer to my travel again. Thanks for all you do. You're more than welcome, man. More than welcome. And I really enjoy doing this stuff, guys. I really enjoy it. I enjoy your participation, and I just love it. I love it. I love all the interaction and everything that goes with it. Absolutely amazing. All right, David, you just sent me a message through the Facebook page, my fan page. Try not to send me a message through the fan page. Go back and search me on Facebook and look for the picture of me. Search my name, Jeremy Clodfelter, and look for the picture of me where I got on like a green shirt and there's a camera, I believe on this side of my face that I'm holding up to my chin. Message me through that account, because if you go through the fan page, I have to go through everything twice in order to message you. But I'll still respond to your message, don't worry. Alonzo says, where would you say is more humid, where you're at now or where you stayed in the Philippines? I think in general, Thailand's probably a little more humid, around the beach areas anyway. And from Bangkok south, that's probably a little more humid than where I was at in the Philippines. David, hey man, hi Jeremy, Happy New Year from Sweden, +5 Celsius here, so pretty warm. I hear you. March will be a month in Thailand, can't wait. It's going to be awesome for sure. Hey Gio, thank you for stopping by, much appreciated, man. You guys know I can't live without coconut water. By the way, you guys that super chatted for coconut water, I spent all that stuff, all that money on coconuts while I was in Pattaya, and I genuinely appreciate it. There's George. I would like to post a link about the new details, but I am unable to do so. Yeah, you can't post links on here. If immigration has changed the rules, and then you come from India, and Google visa exemption Thailand, Bangkok post. Sure, I'll be happy to. And if my information that I gave out was wrong, I'll be happy to correct it. But since I've been in Thailand, every person that I know, and you can even look on the video itself, has a Arab/Indian commenter that says we get a visa on arrival. A visa on arrival is not a visa exemption. That's my whole point. And I hope you understand that. So if immigration has changed the rules to give, like I don't understand what your point is. Like, are you saying that Indians and those people? Hey Jeremy, is this the correct Jeremy in Pattaya? Yeah, that's me. But you're using the fan page. George says it changed in November. Okay, I'll check it out, George, and I'll get back to you on that, brother. Because I'm not aware of any Indian that comes in here and gets a visa exemption. But you may be right, and I will be more than happy to check it out. And if, in fact, I check it out and I was wrong, I will be more than happy to admit it, and I will make a correction to the video. Thor says, hey, wonder if here are places in Thailand where you can meet normal ladies that know how to speak English and are dateable. That is not part of the tourist thing. Yeah, man, the best place to do that is like online, and do it outside of a city that is not, you know, Pattaya or Phuket or, you know, places like that. You could use like Thai Friendly or Date in Asia, but just don't search in those cities, right? Search outside of the cities, and you will likely have some success. You can also use Tinder here. Tinder here is not like Tinder in America. It's not just used for like a hookup app. Gio says, United States citizens only need a U.S. passport to visit Thailand for 30 days. That's correct, because they get a visa exemption when they get here. Steve says, Steve's talking to Dan. Okay. Greg, hey Greg. A little late getting here, but good day, sir. Good day to you, man. Good day to all 70 people watching. I'm sure there's a bunch of trolls in there. And I would like to say hello to you all as well. And thank you for stopping by and tuning in. Much appreciated. Ramjet, my man. Happy New Year to you, sir. How are you? Been a long time. Glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. If you guys feel like hitting that like button, hit it for me. I got about 17 likes right now and 70 people watching, so the like button is always my friend. It's my friend. And doesn't cost you anything. It's not a super chat, and I really genuinely appreciate it, guys. I do. Joseph, hey Joseph, been a while since I seen you too, man. Sunny day here in Tagaw City after a rainy New Year day. He's in the Philippines. Ed, what's up, my friend? Ed, Mr. Ed. Hey, Jeremy just came in to troll. How's it going? It's going great, Ed. I hope you're doing well over there in the Philippines, and I hope it's a beautiful day over there as it is here, man, because it's pretty here. Let's see. Elite says, who should I fly with on my first trip? That is entirely up to you, man. Do your research on the airlines. That's the best thing I can tell you. Not to be difficult, but I searched that page. David says, not to be difficult, but I searched that page you mentioned and couldn't find it. All I get are your videos. What? Search. Which page did you search, David? ThaiVisa.com? You searched that page and all you got was my visa? No. www.thaivisa.com is a Thailand website. You should be able to get that if that's what you're talking about. I'm not 100% sure. All the best New Year from Australia. Thank you, Hans. Where do you work? At a school here in Thailand. How did that guy get back on here? He's supposed to be like gone forever. He is now. Christopher, it's only a 2-week visa for land crossing. I've heard that before too. I'm not familiar with the land crossing thing because I've never done it. Gio says, yep, USA just gets the stamp. That's for sure. Alonzo says, Elite, don't fly with your wife. Ed says, Elite, anyone but China. So Ed's telling you not to fly on China Airlines. Personally, I took Singapore the last time I came. It was awesome. I've taken EVA. They were a wonderful airline to fly on, especially for a 16-hour flight I took from JFK to Taipei, Taiwan. It was a very comfortable, relaxed flight. Gio says EVA is the best. Hey, James, good to see you. Speaking of pilots, there's an actual pilot, James Bradley, in the chat right now that you could probably ask about that. George says, Todd Daniels is the best resource for Thai visa. Todd is the guru. Cool. We'll check him out. Good day, James. I really appreciate you dropping by, man. It's always nice to have you in here. I just have a thing for aviation and pilots. Alonzo says, I love Philippine Airlines. PAL, which is the abbreviation for Philippine Airlines, I heard is doing some really, really cool things. And a lot of people recommend them. Hey, Donnie, how are you, man? Hope you're not freezing up there in San Diego. Jim says, George, I just went on the Thailand website. India is not listed in the countries. I didn't think it was, Jim. Elite says, thanks guys, but I'm single and will never get married. I hear you. I'm not sure I'll ever get married either, brother. I might, but I don't know. Gio says, what in that caged area behind you? Dishwashers. David says on Facebook. Oh, you couldn't find it on Facebook? After you searched my name, you should have been able to. You should have been able to find. A lot of people find my messenger, but it's okay. It's okay. Either way, it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll look you up and message you on Facebook. It's okay. You can use the fan page, no problem. Gio says elephants with a question mark. I'm not sure what that means. Donnie says high of 16 Celsius today. That sounds chilly, a little chilly. Kyle says been to Vietnam 3 times. Definitely want to visit Thailand next. Pattaya and Bangkok. Yeah, I personally want to go to. Vietnam at some point myself. And you'll have fun in Bangkok and Pattaya for sure. Ed says they are flying direct from JFK to Manila now. Yeah, I heard that. I heard they're doing that, Ed. You're absolutely right. Hey, Tommy, I got 30 land crossing from Cambodia. So you got a 30-day visa from a land crossing in Cambodia. Elite says not losing half of what I'm building. I hear you, brother. George is talking to Jim. Ramjet says Eva is great. Premium economy is really nice, but about $400 more. Yeah, I flew in their economy, man, just regular economy, and they were awesome. I mean, they were really, really, really good. I was very, very surprised. Jim says, no, George, I went to that Thailand website for visa exemption. Yeah, if you go to thaivisa.com, it's all there, right? Okay, George, you go hang out over at Overstay Road. I'm not sure what's going on with you, dude, but let's see. NK, honestly, you come across as a creep with those glasses. Thank you, NK. I very much appreciate your comment. And a lot of people like my creepy glasses. I really enjoy it. Andy says, hi from Vancouver, Canada. Thanks for all the good info. It's Larry. Oh, hey, Larry. Thank you for dropping in, man. Much appreciated. Gio says the $400 is worth it. It probably is, man. Mark Post says, I found it by typing in your whole name. Yes, sir. You will, Mark. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you doing that. Alonzo's got a comment there for Ramjet. Richard says your glasses rock. I agree, Richard. I think Richard's got some white glasses too. We're gonna get them together this weekend. Richard is getting ready to be inbound for Thailand, and I cannot wait for him to get here. I'm so excited to get him here and do some stuff for it. Man, we're gonna have just a great time. Luther says trolls need to get out of their mom's basement. Sometimes they do, and then they turn 50 and retire and still think that they can get away with the things they got away with in their mom's basement. Luther, you make a good point. Alonzo says, ha, I'm getting me a pair of those glasses when I go in February. Do it, dude. Do it, dude. Greg, I agree with Richard. This is like a flashback from a week ago with the glasses and the pink shirt. I know, right? It's Pink Shirt Wednesday. James likes the glasses. Thank you, James. Big thumbs up. Appreciate you, man. Clarissa, the glasses do look creepy, to be fair, especially if you look creepy already. Well, Clarissa, you are never going to be seen on this channel again. So, bye. Thank you. I don't take kindly to people calling me creeps because I'm not a creepy person. Ramjet, no, usually need to make reservations through Eva. I think I made reservations through Eva I used, who did I use? Cheapo is who I used, and I will never use them again. I did, James. I deleted them. They're just trolls. They're just doing their thing. I don't even get mad anymore when trolls show up because that's what they do. They have nothing better to do, so just delete them and keep going. James says you're a nice guy. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. And hopefully, if you ever get over this way, we'll have some coffee or something, man. Get to talk for a little while. That would be totally awesome. So yeah, yesterday I released a video called the Thailand for Dummies series. There's going to be plenty of videos there. There's only 2 right now. Not in any way, form, or fashion saying that anybody's dumb. They're there for the basic 101. This is how to get started doing this stuff in Thailand. That's what they're there for, guys. And also, you remember the Something for Dummies book, like Microsoft Word for Dummies book and all that stuff? That's what it's based around, is the basics of how to do things here in Thailand. Because I'm no expert. I don't know how to do anything with an expert opinion. Kyle says, any suggestion on private hotels in Pattaya, Bangkok? I hear you can find some nice ones and also allow company. If you want to look on this page, Kyle, I have many hotel reviews in the Pattaya area. Not so much in Bangkok, but in Pattaya or Pattaya, I have probably 6 or 7 good hotels that you can stay at, and they're all on this channel. They may even be in a playlist. I can't remember if I made the playlist called Hotel Reviews or not. But if you find one hotel review, then you will likely find all the rest of them as well. D. Well says, cool. Happy New Year's, Zavani. Happy New Year to you. Susan A. What you... What are you doing in Southeast Asia when Americans go there? It's usually for... I teach English and make vlogs about Southeast Asia. Aaron says, best way to get to Pattaya from Bangkok, bus. You can take a bus from Pattaya to Bangkok. It's an hour and a half and it's cheap. Gio says you can book your entire trip, including business class, EVA flight through Expedia. You can do that for sure. I usually use kayak, but it doesn't really matter. Jim says, for the person who is trying to find Jeremy on Facebook, and then he stopped. Mike says Expedia is the best site for cheap fares. I haven't experienced that, Mike, not in terms of price anyway. Elite says, wouldn't mind meeting you when I get there, but I understand you don't want to for safety. No, we can meet. We can meet. It's not a problem. Richard says, I saw dummy in the title of your last video, and I thought you had created a personal video for me for Christmas. No, but I probably will. Probably will. Kyle says your videos are very informative. Keep up the good work. I'll definitely check them out on the playlist. Thank you. All right, Kyle, I appreciate that, man. Susan, you are so wrong. You're saying every person that comes to that Southeast Asia only do it for one reason. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed. You know what's up. Richard got her. Steve says planning 2 trips this year, Medellin and then Thailand. That's going to be awesome. Alonzo has donated, Alonzo has contributed, I hate that word, donated, to the Coconut Water Fund, and you are the man, Alonzo. Really, guys, you'd be surprised how much Super Chat contributions, it's your hard-earned money, which is why I don't ask for it. I just let you know that it's available. $2, $3, $5 contributions at the end of the month, they add up significantly, and they really, really help with the expenses in terms of equipment and traveling for this channel, so I can bring you guys content, and I appreciate it so much. So Alonzo, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it, man. Medellin is awesome. I've heard that, and I have got to visit there. One of my best friends is from Cali in Colombia, and I really want to visit Medellin and go see her in Cali. That would be awesome. LC says, when you heading back to North Carolina? I have no plans to do so as of right now. I don't know when it would be. If it will be anytime soon, it will definitely be after March. For sure. Yes, Richard, Alonzo does rock. Can't pronounce the name, but it says, oh, come on, it's common knowledge that Western men like this guy traveled to Southeast Asia. Richard, you got to boot this guy, right? He's got to go because he has no freaking clue what he's talking about at all. It's absolutely nonsense. It's just a troll. Thank you, Richard. This guy was getting ready to get provocative. I know, right? Me busy. That's just like this Gwen thing. It's like it's probably the guys in the Philippines or the idiot here in Thailand. It's probably one of them, and there's their troll channels. Elite says, would you recommend me getting a room separately from my main room so I can play? No, but if you'll message me on Instant Messenger, and I know you have it, I'll tell you what you can do. Gary, who I've never heard from before, has just put a contribution in, and I would just like to say thank you. He didn't say what for, but thank you very much, Gary. Appreciate it. I assume you're doing it for the content, and I'm very, very fortunate to have you do that. So thank you very much, sir. Alonzo says, Elite, that's classic. It is classic. But Elite, just message me offline later after the live stream, and I'll tell you exactly what you can do, and it's not a big deal. It's really not. People think when I say, like on the video that's got over 750,000 views now, when I say don't bring girls back to your hotel, well, what am I supposed to do? Rent 2 separate rooms? No, no, no. There's another way. I promise. And I'll be glad to share that with anybody offline. Richard says, I would like to cater a lunch for all the trolls. I will be serving knuckle sandwiches. I hear you, Richard. I laugh at them. It's funny. Really enjoyed the TFD Thailand for Dummies video on the tourist visas. Tons of great info. Sorry the fireworks didn't hope out. Hope you had a great night. I did. I had a good night. It was a little bit past my bedtime, but you know, it is what it is. Steve-O. Jeremy, any bids decent enough for uploading of the fireworks? I haven't checked them yet, Steve. First of all, thank you for dropping by the live stream. Appreciate it, man. I got a video coming out with this guy. It will either be tonight or tomorrow, and you guys are definitely going to want to watch it. It's going to be called something like 7 years living in Pattaya as an expat, or 7 years as an expat living in Pattaya, and you guys are going to love it. You're going to love it. It's absolutely amazing. That follows his 6 years of living in Pattaya video that he did that's already on this channel that you can check out. Elite says, keep it clean, much respect, love the channel. Alonzo says, God, I want to answer Elite's question, but don't want to get booted. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll tell him offline. Gary says, thanks, I just started watching today. I lived in Indonesia for 18 years. I think you're doing a great job informing people. Since so many people crash and burn in Asia. Yeah, man, people do it because they don't come prepared, and that's just my thing. Is like, I just try to prepare people. That's all. All this information and all this stuff that I do is basic preparation, right? I never claim to be an expert on anything. I never tell you for certain anything unless like I just said, I know for certain, and then unless the rules have changed that if you come from India, then you will get a visa on arrival, not a visa exemption. Great commentary, Gary. Yeah, I agree. Happy New Year, my buffering brother. Thanks for trying last night. You're very welcome, Are You Experienced? I tried, man. I tried. Bobby, if it's for free, it's okay, but if it involves cash, that's another thing. I'm not sure what you mean. Steve says, don't make the mistakes I've made. Yeah, but you're going to see all that coming up. Jim says, 14,000 subs. Congrats. Thank you so much, Jim. I'm so proud of you guys for coming on board and just helping, you know, sharing the videos and telling people about the channel. It's all you guys. I'm just doing my thing, right, behind the scenes, and you guys make the rest of it happen. Scuba Tom says, a guy needs more to do than sit in a bar. That is why I scuba dive. I could not agree more, Tom. Elite says, just letting you know this has become my favorite channel. Thank you, man. I very, very much appreciate it. I appreciate comments like that just as much equally as I appreciate monetary donations, because that lets me know I'm doing a good job and you guys are getting something or getting value out of the channel. That makes me so happy. Alonzo says, I'm going to learn from Jeremy and make a channel called Pattaya Prepper. Hey, do it, man. Do it. Absolutely do it. I'll even help you set it up. No problem. 38 says, how important is it to get vaccinations before going to Thailand? I would say it's fairly important, and I would also recommend you go to the CDC website. That's cdc.org. and just type in vaccinations for Thailand, and they will tell you exactly what you need and when you need to get it. LC says, do you ever see expat with their pets, i.e. dog? Not really, I don't think. Not really. Are your experience says 14,000, nice community. You guys rock and deserve it, Jared. Thank you, man. And this community's built it. This community, you guys have built the 14,000 subs, man. And I'm just overwhelmingly grateful for it. Elite says, have you met any homeless Americans that didn't prepare? Oh yeah, definitely. You're welcome, Alonzo. Tom says Walgreens has them. Steve-O says too many soy dogs here already. He means street dogs. There's a lot of dogs that are on the street that people feed. There's Ozzy. Sup, just saying hi and Happy New Year, Jeremy. Best wishes. Same to you, Ozzy. Thank you very much, and I appreciate the Happy New Year's wish. Jeremy calls me his dog. You're crazy, Richard. Gio says, I'll be in Pattaya this July for 30 days. I'll be staying at Hilton Pattaya. Ooh, that's a nice hotel. I'll let you do a tour of my room. Absolutely. I got the King Grand Ocean Suite. Wow. And access to the executive lounge. Wow. Yeah, I definitely want to do that, Gio. Definitely. Will do. Thanks, 38. You got it, buddy. Tom says, I got all my shots at Walgreens free with my insurance. Donnie says, JC mentioned the entire vaccination protocol is spread out over 6 months. That's true. For some of the hepatitis shots and maybe for some of the other ones, you have to do it. You get one shot, and then you have to wait 6 months on the second one to be fully protected. I'm sorry, cdc.gov. You're right, BC. My apologies, not org. My apologies. That was my fault. Slip of the tongue. It's .gov, not org. Kyle says, how can I chat with you offline? I have a few questions. Look me up on Facebook, type in my entire name, Jeremy Clodfelter, and you click on the one with the picture that has me holding the camera under my chin. Okay, and I got like a green shirt on. Click on that one. Richard says, Hilton will charge you for each guest you bring back to your room. Ooh. Steve-O says, wow. Chris says, how far in advance do you need to get vaccination before coming to Thailand? That's it. You need to start at least 6 months out to be completely safe and to be totally honest with you, Chris. Gio says Hilton doesn't charge for extra guests. There you go. Alonzo, Gio, you're the man. Yeah, I agree. He's staying in some nice places. Glad you said that about the shots. No problem, Elite. Gio says they even give you a call when your girl leaves. Wow, that's interesting. Tom says Walgreens sends a text when time for the next booster. That's cool. Are you experienced? The first shot covers up to 3 years. The second one covers 25. I was just there. I needed help. I needed a Hep A and Hep B. I hear you, man. Chris says, is that a must? It's not a must, but it's a very good recommendation. Rabies. Donnie brings up a good point. Getting a rabies shot is very, very, very important. Rabies is first, 1 month later, and the third, and then 6 months. Everything else was 2 months. Getting a rabies shot here is very important because many animals here do carry rabies, especially some of the street dogs. And there's some prices on Hep A and Hep B. I'm going to cut it here, guys. Richard, thank you for moderation. I appreciate you as always, brother. I'll see you in a few days. Have a safe journey. Ed, if you're still there, thank you for tuning in, man. I much appreciate it. Steve says don't skip the Hep vaccinations, and I completely agree. I just want to tell you all, you guys, thank you so much for everything you do for me and this channel. Everybody else, have a great, wonderful day. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. And I just appreciate you so much. And I'll see you on the next video, which will be Steve-O talking about, hey, Tom from Canada. Good to see you, Charles. Hi. You're welcome, LC. Alonzo, you're awesome. Greg. Thanks and Happy New Year to you, man. I will see you on the next video, which will be Steve talking about the changes he's made in the last 6 months and what it's been like to live in Pattaya for 7 years. See you guys soon. Everybody take care. Stay cool.